News 19 Sports Report is sponsored by Lexington Medical Center, #1 hospital in the Columbia metro area.
All right, back here on News 19 on this New Year's Eve, final sportscast for me for 2023. Looking forward to a great 2024, and I hope you have a great new year as well. Thought it might be kind of fun to look back at some of the more memorable moments, some of my favorite sports stories and non-sports stories from the past year. And we will start with a story that happened just earlier this month at Dawson Bulldog Stadium on the campus of South Carolina State. Dutch Fork capping off an amazing turnaround with a win over White Knoll in the 5A state championship. Second straight title for Dutch Fork, 8th in the last 9 years, and certainly a very improbable run considering the Silver Foxes were staring at a 2-5 record in the regular season after losing to White Knoll in the region opener. Now, I kid you not, I was at a Panther game in October when Dutch Fork was struggling, and some of the Charlotte media who follow Coach Knotts, a former coach in that area, they were blaming Dutch Fork's poor start on a viral video involving a certain rookie reporter who interviewed Coach Knotts on the first day of practice. Did not know Justin had that kind of power, but this is what went down in late July.
I'm
the coach of the team. Ask me what you think you need to ask me.
All right. How did the first day of practice go?
Well, just like most first days, we were just a little bit ragged. We're missing a few players that are playing baseball, but we've got a good team. We've got a good, strong group of seniors. I think we're going to come together and be a pretty formidable team before it's all over with.
Oh, man.
Okay, this might be my favorite moment of 2023. Taking place on November 9th, a Thursday morning at the 107.5 The Game Studios. A victory lap for us. Thank you to Jen Jensen for her outstanding work with the cell phone camera as we invaded the early game studios with the Corley Pool Solutions Checkered Flag Challenge Trophy, much to the dismay of one of the hosts who shall remain nameless, but that's his most photogenic angle. If you listen to the early game in the mornings, you know that he who shall remain nameless, Jen Jensen, former Gamecock Preston Thorne, and the now retired Darlington Raceway president Kerry Tharp, compete in this NASCAR contest where we pick one driver for each race. You get bonus points if you pick the winner. The better the finish, the more points you get. It started in February with Stenhouse, my pick, and it ran all the way through early November, and for the second year in a row, yours truly came away with the trophy. Joshua contributed with a Michael McDowell pick at Indy, which was a home run pick for sure. He laughed at me, by the way, when I took Stenhouse at Daytona for what it's worth. But this is a serious contest, and if I had to choose between winning a fantasy football title with my buddies and this contest, not even a question. So we'll go for 3 in a row in 2024, and I already have Stenhouse set for Daytona, so perhaps he can win his second consecutive Super Bowl of stock car racing. So looking forward to an exciting 2024. And there's Kerry Tharp, again, retiring as Darlington Raceway president in his last race back on Labor Day weekend, the Cookout Southern 500, and there he is getting a selfie with the race winner Kyle Larson, who was also one of my picks during the year. So it's a fun year in 2023 competing for the trophy, and again, we'll go for 3 in a row next year. And another of my favorite moments had nothing to do with sports. The legendary rock band Foreigner coming to Columbia in late October as part of its farewell tour, performing at the historic Township Auditorium. And the White Knoll Choir, by virtue of winning a contest, had the honor of providing background vocals for the iconic ballad, I Want to Know What Love Is. Went to #1 back in '85. So that was a fun night. No doubt Foreigner's music is timeless. You can listen to any radio station. At some point, a song by that band will come on. And it takes a special voice to take over for the legendary singer Lou Graham, and Kelly Hansen has certainly met that moment night after night. There's Kelly on the mic. So quite an eventful 2023 here in the Midlands. Looking forward to seeing what 2024 has in store. That's a fun night at the Township. And that's it for now. I hope you have a great new year, and we will see you in 2024.